Most of you know me as the man who invented gravity, introduced calculus, and designed the reflecting telescope. But there's so much more to me that you don't know. My name is Isaac Newton. There are many things I have done that I wish were kept a secret. I did not want the public to know who the real me was. You probably did not know I am a biblical scholar. I learned Hebrew and utilized 30 different versions of the Bible, so I could know everything about it. The two biblical books I studied most extensively were the Book of Daniel and the Book of Revelation, otherwise known as the books of the Apocalypse. I could not believe the sheer amount of prophecies in these books. Not only did I interpret these prophecies, but I also made my own. A prophecy of mine you probably have heard about was my prediction of the end of the world in 2060. I didn't only use the scriptures, but also ancient architecture. I could not get enough of the Temple of Solomon. I was amazed about how the dimensions of the temple were not only math problems, but also a chronology of the Hebrew people. Solomon had incorporated the pattern of the universe in his temple. I also had a very personal relationship with God. He was a father figure for me, since my father had died of sudden illness. I also believed that science and religion were connected. I used my scientific conclusions to come to religious conclusions and vice versa. And I detested all those metaphysicians who mix science and religion. I was also disgusted with the Protestant church. I was part of a group called the Arians. Us Arians do not believe in the Holy Trinity. Instead, we believe in God as just one being. Arianism was a heresy, so believers that were discovered were shunned from their communities. Although I practiced Arianism with my fellow believers, I kept it away from the public. Another thing I did not want the public knowing was my practice of alchemy. My goal as an alchemist was to find the revered philosopher's stone, which would turn any basic metal into gold. Now you know why I had to be so secretive about everything. And imagine if the people did discover all the cryptic activity I was doing. My colleagues, the people of London, would have shunned me. I could have been imprisoned, or even worse, put to death for treason. People would remember me as a traitor. Future generations would forget my achievements. Imagine how the world would be without my genius.
This